What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? If you already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit me up with an early like. And one more thing.
What's up?
What's happening, everybody, man? Hopefully everybody's having a good day or is getting close to the end of their day when you see this video, and it was a good day anyway. But today, I feel like I'm just gonna do, before I've done a 10,000 mile bolt check, and when I say a 10,000 mile inspection or check is, you know, when you start doing modding your car and you start stiffening things like the suspension and all of that sort of thing, it tends to make things vibrate a little bit more, especially, you know, I changed the transmission mounts and all of that stuff. So everything's a little tighter. So a lot of that vibration transfers to different areas of the car. And before I had an issue with losing header bolts, it was back, and I think I resolved that problem because I kind of figured out what it was. But like I say, I'm gonna go down here. This is what I'm gonna call my 20,000 mile check. And, you know, I'm gonna check through some of the mods and see what they look like. And in the middle of all of that, I feel like I want to do some talking with y'all. You know, we're gonna do a little talking, a little inspecting, see how it goes. So before I get started on all of that, one thing I do need to do. I wanted to give a shout out to Vertical Vids. Now, man, this cat here was looking out for your boy, because on the wheel ceramic coating video that I was doing, he noticed a discrepancy in the title. Man, I've been putting in mad hours at work. Like, it's early. I'm tired right now. You don't know how many times I tried to shoot this intro, man. Dude, I was like super tired, and I'm just trying to, you know, I want to make sure I put out a good product for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So sleep is like a hard thing for me to get because of my job, and then you got to do stuff at home too. But I be trying. But this cat was looking out for me, and he let me know about a discrepancy in the video, and how, and when I say the discrepancy in the video, it's in the title and how I typed it. I didn't even catch this. I just put it out there, and I was just trying to make sure everything was good with the editing and all of that about the video. That the title, that came way after the, well, it didn't come way after the fact. I adjusted it at the last minute, and when I did, I didn't really read over it. So I want to give a shout out to that guy, Vertical Vids, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for keeping your boy on point. You know, I have no problem with that. I mean, I'm cool. And man, if I'm messing up, man, catch me so I can fix it. Give me an opportunity to fix it. So I appreciate that opportunity. So thank you again, man. All right, y'all. So in this inspection, we're going to start with the header. And it looks like all of the header bolts are indeed there. And I don't see any black smoke or anything, you know, black char, as if I would have a leak. So I do not have an exhaust leak there. So everything is still tight there. And, you know, also I'm looking up here because, you know, because of the header location, making sure in my valve cover, I ain't got no leaks going on down here. So I'm checking that out too. So let's go to the other side real quick. Oh, man. And as you can see there, we are, oh man, hold on. This is kind of tight to get under. It'd be nice to have a real 2-post lift, but yeah, but there it is. Everything looks good there. We have no leaks. There's no fluid down here. There's no oil, no charred marks. So we are indeed good there. I was worried about one other thing too. I'm still going to, you know, address this issue because it's an issue for me. But if you see right there, the fan shroud, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me see if this light can be a little bit better right there. So if you look right there, the fan is hitting, it's almost touching the charge pipe of the intercooler. So that's something that I'm going to have to address. I actually have everything I need to address that, but I'm gonna probably do that. I'm gonna do that on a later video, but I did want to look at that. So everything up here looks good. I have no leaks. So, you know, while we're down here, I might as well, you know, throw a little bit of a conversation with y'all. So I know at times it seems like stuff is kind of slow boogie, or you hear me say stuff like slow boogie every once in a while. But like I told y'all before, man, this is it's a marathon, not a sprint. Now I say that just to to line out this is that I know I'm not like most YouTubers out there who kind of can knock it out real fast and got all of this stuff. It's that, man, I'm small right now, and it's just me. So I just let y'all know I'm a regular dude I'm just trying to mod my car. And for me, taking out, I wish I was able to do this whenever I did my Civic, my '03 Civic that I did a video on a while back. I wish I would have did that then, because that was super in depth. But to be able to document the build process, so this is just my way of documenting the process for myself. But at the same time, while I'm installing and putting stuff in, I can kind of bring y'all along in on this journey with me, and hopefully y'all can learn how to do this stuff yourself and save you some money. Because to me, when you take your car, and I'm not saying this is all shops, it's just certain places that, man, and it's really just human nature to a degree that, if you do something, it's your everyday thing. And it's not everybody now, mind you. I'm not saying everybody. But when something becomes your 9 to 5, people tend to have a little less love for it. And that's, and I love what I do, from, being technical about stuff and taking stuff apart. That's kind of my thing. So I'm liking the fact that I can take you guys on that journey with me. And, I'd like to do things a little bit quicker and faster, but we got to grow a little bit more for that. It'll kind of help. But for me, I'm just a one-man army in this whole thing. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I just wanted to make sure you guys know that. And I do it because I want you guys, I'm trying to look at my notes because I want to make sure I hit all my little points and stuff. I always got my little note sheet, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure I get out all the information, because I can go off on a tangent and start talking about some other stuff. But I'm just trying to keep myself on point. But I kind of wanted to make sure you guys know that, I'm a regular guy, and I'm letting you guys know that from a budgeted standpoint that you can make this stuff happen. Sometimes you're going to run into speed bumps that's going to restrict you and stop you from moving forward on the build. But I'm just letting you know my real life, journey on trying to get this stuff done. And then the roadblocks I hit, and I have to kind of redirect and kind of try and figure out something else to do until I can get what I want to do done. But like I said, marathon. I'm not trying to get there fast. I'm trying to enjoy the journey to the finish line. So let me move over to another section of the car, and we'll check that out and see if we got, everything is on point underneath the car. So now I'm looking at this steering dampener, seeing how it's doing. Nothing has backed out. It's still, everything is in the same position it was in. I'm trying to hold the light and get y'all in here at the same time. This is super hard to get it in here, but I got my headlight on, so let's see what we got. Everything looks good here. I don't see any problems. Nothing looks like it's backed out or not. I kind of looked at the last video to make sure that the video I did on this, just to make sure everything was good to go. Looking back here, let me grab my light here. There we go. And everything looks good there. Right here, at the J pipe before we hit the exhaust. That's kind of what we're looking like right there. No exhaust leaks there. So let's travel down a little bit here to this joint, and we don't have no exhaust leaks there. Oh, go a little further down, and I think I'm getting caught on something. There we go. All right, so looking at everything here, there's no exhaust leaks there. All the way to the back here. Now I don't know if this is probably from the last time I checked this. This may have been from before. I've always had an issue with that leaking a little bit. I probably need to find a thicker exhaust gasket for back here. But I think that was from the last time, because I didn't clean it, and I should have. Where I'll be able to tell if there is definitely a leak there or not. But like even here, it was one. I did clean this one, and it's not leaking. I think what helped me with this, stopping that leak, was being able to get these exhaust hangers. Not that one. Where is it at? Oh, did I? Oh, there it is. So that one, I did not change this one. I left that exhaust hanger stock, but I had to change this. Where's it at? There, that exhaust hanger. And that helped me line out my tips to where they were centered better. And I want to say I changed there. Here it is right here. I know I used 2 of them because I had 4, but let me put the light right here. I replaced that exhaust hanger as well, and it helped me adjust the exhaust. So there's that. And then let's look back here. Looking at my my diff. My diff is looking good back here. I ain't got nothing going on there. No leaks. Everything looks good. My boots on my axles are looking good. I didn't look at the ones at the front, so I'm gonna have to go back up front, look at those. And now let's look at everything with, I'm gonna have to grab me a wrench. I'm gonna go grab some wrenches real quick, and we're gonna attack these the sway bars and stuff back here. All right, y'all, man, talking underneath the car is hard, man. But another thing I want to add in there, man, like I said, I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me, man. And the new people who tune in, man, hey, just remember, it don't cost you nothing to subscribe, and you can always change your mind whenever you want to. I would just hope that you didn't. But then again, that all rests on me. So, and I'm trying to improve what I do the way that it keeps you guys, tuned into the channel. But like I say, I kind of want y'all to see, all of the hardships and stuff like that I go through, or if there's a hold on me being able to get anything, I'm letting you guys know so y'all can see my entire process. That way then y'all can kind of see what's going on if you want to. And most of all of this and this information and me telling you stuff like this is just to let y'all know that, hey, if you want to step into trying to do stuff like this for yourself, it can get expensive, but like they say, you got to pay to play, you know what I mean? Because when you do that, you're going to spend all that money. You're going to be like, golly, I spent all of that. But when you drive the car and the experience you have, that's going to make up for all of that. And when we out there, we work, we do our 9 to 5s every single day, man. And then, you're making all your money. And then you want to be like, man, what am I paying for? You don't want to just spend all your time. You got to pay your bills. You got to do that. But you don't want that to be the main reason why you work. You want to be able to enjoy your money. And for me, the best way I can think of to enjoy my money is to put it into my car. I could drive that thing to work. I can enjoy the experience of driving the car all the way to work. And then, when you have a hard day and you get in the car, that's your minute to it's over. And now you can have a little fun on the way home, driving the car, because traffic is going to be a mug. As long as it ain't too bad and you ain't moving, then that'll suck. But you can always choose another route. Maybe you may find you a cool road to drive on or something like that. But, I just want to tell you guys that, it's like I said, it's hard out there right now. And I'm having a difficult time. And to a degree, I'm letting y'all know what's going on without getting, too deep into it. But there are, speed bumps that you're going to hit in life. Don't let them stop you, man. Don't let them slow you down. Maul over them bad boys. And if you lower it, just creep over them in an angle and then hit it. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me go and get these, wrenches so we can go over here and check out these suspension mods that we did on the car. And now I'm just checking these to make sure that everything is good to go and tight with these. Everything looks good. It doesn't look like it's backed out. It's still in a good angle. Everything is looking on point in here. My shift and my axle boots up here are good to go because I ain't seeing a whole bunch of grease. I'm looking at the inside of these barrels where I did that Cerakote net, and it looks like this stuff is not like staying on it, and I can just wipe it right on off. So this stuff is definitely doing its job. Though I did a not too fantastic job of putting it on there, it is holding up. But there's what we're looking like there. Let me kind of close this camera tripod down. Make it a little bit easier to maneuver you guys down here without banging y'all on underneath of the car. But everything looks good here. All right, y'all, so looking at this, it's good. I'm trying to see, you can see right there that the sway bar does move inside of this bushing right here. It does move, and you can see right there where that little grease was slid out there. It moves a little bit there as you're, hitting corners. This side, you can really see it because it's knocked out a little bit of that grease, but it's sliding on there. So that's good. I'm also looking at something else that I probably should have did, and it's not too late to do it,
if I'm being honest, I just have to go and buy me one of those like the little marker pens, because you can see from the factory they got these markings on here, and you can kind of do it makes it easier to do a visual inspection on these, on all of your boats, to make sure you can see if they moved or not, or if they backed out in it. And I think I might do that. I'm gonna probably go find me one of those little pens, and then I'm gonna go through here and really re-torque all of these, or I'll make sure they're torqued to the right specification, and then I'm gonna mark them. That way then I'll know if they moved or anything, and I can just do a quick visual inspection. Instead of having to, for the most part, I've been kind of putting wrenches on these things, but you know, everything seems to be cool and in place, and everything looks good. Nothing looks like it's tearing, nothing like it's getting ripped up, no leaks, none of that. So, you know, like I say, this is always something good to do. Just to do a little visual inspection on underneath the car, make sure you don't have no problems. And this is the stuff I'm talking about when I say, hold on, I'm about to blind y'all. All right, and so that's what I mean by being somebody who's very into what's going on with your car, checking it out every step of the way. Oh man, it's tight underneath here. So for right now, I think I'm good up underneath here. We can do a quick little check in the engine bay and see what we got going on in there. And let me let y'all check this out real quick. Look at that. This is the rear barrel of the wheel. It just looks brand freaking new, and I've been driving on it. It's been raining. Look at how good that looks. I guess I did an okay job on that. All right, so let's get up here to the front. Before I get up on top, one thing I didn't get into is these. So let's see how tight these, make sure these are still tight on the transmission carrier. That one's gonna be difficult to get to, but it's good. Let's try these next. Yeah. Everything's good here. And we are good. Well, everything looks good under here. Now let's go back up top. All right, y'all. So another thing that I've already told y'all this, that I'm still waiting on some things to come in that I ordered. So until they come in, I'm just kind of sitting in limbo waiting for them to get here. But you know, it gives me opportunity to really kind of have cool little conversations like this with you guys, because, you know, I like talking to y'all, man. It's a release. And then for y'all to comment on, you know, the things that I say and, you know, kind of engage with the channel, man, that just, like I said, it makes it worth it, man. So I appreciate y'all for that. But like I said, I'm still waiting on some stuff to come in. And I got something else as well. I kind of been trying to hold on to it and are not saying anything about it until, you know, I'm ready to move on to the next stage of it. But it's, you know what, man, I'm gonna tell y'all about it, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it after we finish this last little part, just kind of giving a quick overview and look over the engine bay. So we'll get into that in a second. I want to check a few things out here. So this area, you know what that is, boy? That's the oil pressure gauge. And that's all of the connections for that, and where it comes out of the freaking the front cover. Well, that's not leaking, so we're looking at that. That's not leaking. My wiring, everything looks good there. I don't have any leaks or anything going on crazy up here up front. From what I can see, everything is good. My wrap is starting to peel on my battery. But you know what? Let me let y'all know this. I think this thing is starting to fail. I don't know. I mean, sometimes put it on the charger, but I'm noticing when I start the car now, the startup on it is not as strong unless I put like a charger on here, which is what I'm going to do, which I do from time to time. But like I say, it's still hanging in there. It ain't really let me down yet, so but I got my eye on this thing. Everything's looking good here. No crazy issues. Intercooler is just looking as good as I don't know what still. Everything seems to be in order up here. Everything's good, man. I mean, like I said, I don't have no issues. I do need to tackle doing spark plugs, so that's coming. I'm gonna have to order up some of those. And I was able to order a ratchet that'll supposed to be in, and I thought about getting this stuff, and the ideas came from Mr. Subaru, because you know, but he gives you some really good tips as far as for tools and stuff like that you can use on your car. So I'll be trying to buy a little specialty tool. So I did order that. I just need to order me some spark plugs, and I ordered a socket too spark plug socket that goes with that to make it easier to do that. But we're gonna find out how easy that's gonna be. But that is coming. It's gonna come in a later video. But right now, everything's good. Nothing's loose. Everything's good to go. Like I said, it's just a visual inspection and then getting up underneath the car, making sure I ain't got no leaks or anything like that. All right, y'all. So for what I was alluding to before, I figured out a way, you know, using the good old Bob method, you know, balling on the budget. I found a way to afford some wheels. So yes, I have some wheels for the car. And I was trying to wait until cause you know, you gotta, like for me, I told you, I have to budget how I do this stuff, man. So I have to save up and figure out a way to get tires for it too. So that's another battle. And I also, you know, I told y'all on another video I had with the scan tool. I got plans for the scan tool. And it's just not for the Ghost only, but for everything. And just trying to add more tools to, you know, that come in handy, especially with the Ghost, you know what I mean, if something comes up. But the scan tool, I'm going to be using the scan tool to program the TPMS sensors. That scan tool is supposed to be able to program the TPMS sensors. So I ordered some new TPMS sensors that I'm going to have to put onto the wheels. And then what I'm going to try and do is clone the sensor that I have on the car now and clone it over to the new TPS sensors. That way then whenever I do get tires put on these, on the wheels, I can go ahead and just slap them on the car and be good to go. Now, tire shops, they do have the little thing, but like me, I want to do it myself and, you know, have the tools that I need to be able to do it. So just to let y'all know that I did order some wheels. And like I said, I wanted to hold off on showing them to you guys, but if you guys want, you know, let me know in the comments, man. I can do a video on it. We can pull them out, show you what they look like, and we can talk about my reasons for getting the wheels that I got. And I'll tell you how much I spent for them, and I'll show you how you can get you a brand new set for yourself if you're interested in that sort of thing. But like I say, let me know in the comments. The video is coming, but if y'all want me to go ahead and knock that video out, I can get that done. So just let me know in the comments and we will figure that out. So the inspection, this is something that I'm going to try and do every 10,000 miles. I think that's a fair distance amount, a little time, unless something else happens that I hear that I'm thinking something is wrong. And then I'll check then, but I'm gonna try and do this inspection every 10,000 miles. That's just ways that I kind of monitor my car, so I kind of know what's going on with them at all times. I'm always listening. Like, that's the same thing you guys should do as well. Whenever you're driving your car, you hear your car every single day, man, and your car is gonna talk to you. It's gonna tell you, hey man, something is up. So pay attention to your cars. That's kind of, like I said, that's what I do. I listen, and if something doesn't even sound right, you know, I'm like, huh? And then I'm looking into it. So like I said, I'm gonna try and do this every 10,000 miles. It's pretty much a PM check on the car, a preventative maintenance. So it's just, I'm checking it out, you know, trying to catch problems before they turn into problems. So that's the kind of thing you need to do whenever you got your cars. Remember, it's not the car. For the most part, it's the owner. That's what dictates if you have a good running car or not the car. You can't leave it all on the car. The car's gonna do what it do, but if you don't take care of it, it's gonna destroy itself. And it'll be your fault. So appreciate y'all, man, if y'all joining me on this video, man. If you made it this far in the video, hey, you know, I really appreciate the support, man. Thank y'all for, you know, chiming in. If I'm off point on something, man, correct me. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning this platform. So some of y'all that's been out there for a long time doing this, man, hey man, hit me up, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Also, thank y'all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for checking out the video. If you're here for the first time, man, go ahead and subscribe. Check out all the rest of the videos I got on the channel because I got quite a few. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, hit all so you get notified whenever I put out a video. And until that next video, fam, peace.